Hello and welcome to 5 News at 7. I'm Isla Jaquer. As a nation of dog lovers, millions of us will know what joy a new puppy brings. But tonight, in an exclusive 5 News investigation, we reveal the true horror behind some of Britain's so-called puppy farms. Our crime correspondent Jason Farrell spent months on the trail of dog breeders who bring nothing but misery into these animals' lives. He found cases of serious abuse at 3 breeders which supply one of the UK's largest pet stores. One leading vet described the conditions as the most horrific he's ever seen. A warning that you may find Jason's report upsetting.
Caged, ill-treated, these dogs are trapped in an industry that hides its cruelty. Neglected dogs produce unhealthy puppies and heartache for the families who buy them.
They're just disgusting. I don't know how they can get away with it.
This is the puppy trade exposed. We begin with a visit to the UK's largest pet superstore, Dogs for Us, with warehouse shops in Leeds and Manchester. Here, puppies are on display, photos of celebrity customers line the walls, and price tags reach £900 a pup. But one thing is missing: information about the breeders.
We can't give the breeder details out.
So we wouldn't be able to get the breeder, we wouldn't be able to call them until after we bought, afterwards.
I don't think they're speaking to you on that yet.
But why so secretive? We went to Wales to find out. This is one of the pet shop's suppliers, Maes Bryn in Carmarthenshire. Most of the light in this dim room comes from the door we open. The electricity possibly switched off to save money. The pens are small, with little bedding and no access to outside runs. A Yorkie bred here was sold through the shop to Gaynor, Cambridge.
Look at that is disgusting.
After a string of complications, Gaynor's puppy, Bella, had a seizure and died.
I think the pet shop should be shut down, and then people stop breeding them in farms.
The mental torment of persistent confinement. Vondra Farm in Carmarthenshire is another supplier we traced to Dogs for Us. Here, a Cocker Spaniel circles in utter frustration. These lively, intelligent animals need stimulation and exercise, both clearly lacking here, as is clean water. A third supplier to Dogs for Us is Llynfforlan in Carmarthenshire. Again, unhealthy, timid dogs live in more squalid conditions. Here, the puppy nearest to us was motionless. They had crates for beds and empty water bowls. And poorly kept dogs can breed problematic puppies. This farm bred Jacka, sold through Dogs for Us. She had to be put down 4 months later. The vet's report says she was poorly from birth.
The vet said Jacka's mother had been overbred too many times, and that was the cause of Jacka's condition. She also said Jacka's brothers and sisters would have this condition.
Dogs for Us offers a 6-month guarantee. It used to be a year. In a statement, they insist that they're monitored by the council and the RSPCA, and that all the puppies we purchase are from registered breeders who are also licensed by the local authority, who also carry out inspections of their premises. The breeders all declined our offer of an interview, but Llynfforlan Farm said in a statement, "We categorically deny that we have neglected any of our animals or caused them to suffer distress or ill health." They added sick animals are treated without delay. Our footage was shown to Carmarthenshire Council, but despite expressing concern, they've allowed all the breeders to keep their licences. Many of the puppies bred here will go on to find loving homes, but not these dogs. They're stuck with this.
Jason, really upsetting pictures there, but what should people do if they want to buy a puppy to ensure that they've not been bred in this awful way?
Well, the first thing that people ought to think about is buying a rescue dog. There are a lot of dogs out there that are unwanted. There are some rescue puppies that are out there unwanted. But if they're going to buy a new dog, then they need to go to a specialist breeder and check that they see the mother and the father, and that the mother and father are kept in a good condition.
Mm-hmm. Now, the shop you spoke to, they say that these breeders, they're licensed, so technically they're doing nothing wrong.
Well, they are, though you wonder how much better the licensed breeders are than the unlicensed breeders when you look at that. And also, if you went to a farm, or if you went to a supermarket rather, and said one of the farms that supplies your produce has a welfare problem, the the supermarket would ask to have a look at the footage, and in this case the shop has not asked to have a look at the footage. Yes, they're right, technically it is licensed. Does that mean that's the end of it? No, we'll be looking at this in more detail tomorrow.
OK, Jason, thank you very much indeed.